What's going on, everybody? KCam here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about getting a head start in Infinite Warfare. And I know the title might not be very explanatory of what I'm going to be talking about here in today's video, but it's kind of hard. I don't even know the character limit on YouTube titles, but it's kind of hard to fit in the entirety of what I'm talking about in such a small little space. So anyways, what we'll be talking about today is kind of how I plan to start things off in Infinite Warfare. And I know I did a lot of things like this in AW. I made like 20,000 videos about hashtag the return, SSK and Black Ops 3, plans, this is how things are going to go, stuff like that. And that's sort of what this video is going to be about. But it's also going to be talking about like my starts in Black Ops 2, Ghost, AW, and now in Black Ops 3, and kind of comparing them. So in Black Ops 2, we'll start there. In Black Ops 2, in the beginning, I hardly even know, or I didn't really even know that competitive Call of Duty existed. So I wasn't into it. I didn't play it competitively. I just played pubs, played for fun. Literally, that was it. I just played as a casual gamer who enjoyed playing Call of Duty. So that's how it was for me. And then around like halfway in or so, I found out about League Play, and I started playing League Play, and I was like, yo, this is a lot of fun. And so I kept playing League Play. I formed a little tiny team that, at the time, I mean, I was really a zombies YouTuber. So, like, zombies was my main priority. Then I'd go for, like, comedy clips, like, playing S&D, trying to get ninja diffuses, and stuff like that, just trying to make funny moments. And that's kind of what I did on YouTube. So that's what I did, and like anytime DLCs came out, zombies was a main priority, and it sort of still is for me. Now, I'm not saying competitive Call of Duty isn't, but when DLCs come out, I'm all over those. And when this next one comes out on Tuesday, I'm gonna be streaming that one for sure the entire day, just going through, trying to figure out this Easter egg. And the only problem is I have school Tuesday and Wednesday, and the map comes out on Tuesday, and I'm just like, no. But anyways, I'm getting off the topic. So that's kind of that's why I started playing Black Ops 2, and I never really got into competitive Call of Duty. I played League Play with 3 other people, and that was it. So can't really even consider that competing, because I only played League Play, and that's a matchmaking system. It's like saying, oh, I played CSGO competitively, when all you do is play matchmaking. You don't play ESEA, CEVO, you don't watch any of the tournaments. Like, no, you're not a competitive CS player, you're a CS player. And that's basically what I was, a Call of Duty player. So then we get into Ghost. And in Ghost, there's Clan v Clan, but I still didn't know about GBs until, like, actually, nah, I lied. I did know about GBs, but I didn't play them. So it took me up until February to play my first GB, and even then I was still, like, super nervous going into the first one. I was like, oh my god, these are ranked matches on! And now it's like, oh, cool. I mean, it's like, it's just another day here. So it was a pretty big deal back then for me, playing my first like GBs and stuff. But even then, it was February, so by that time I was only playing S&D GBs and Clan v Clan as well. So we weren't really playing respawns, and then we finally got John to play with us, and then John was pretty bad, and I was really the only person. Huntsman and I were really the only people that knew anything about like how to play the game. And then we kind of taught Nitro a little bit. John was still a pretty bad player. And then that's when we found Maniac, and you know how that happened. So then after Ghost came AW. And in AW, there were a bunch of problems because Huntsman had to get AW on Xbox One, and he didn't get that until Christmas. And Nitro had to still get an Xbox One with AW. He didn't get that until like a week after Christmas. And then our fourth, he couldn't get it till Christmas either. And basically, when he told me that he wasn't going to be able to, I was like, oh, no, that's fine, it's fine. My 2 teammates aren't able to either. And then that only lasted like 1 day, that team. So after that, then we played with, I think we played with Grady right after that. I don't think we had a fourth in between Royal and Grady. So that's when we played with Grady. And even then, like, it was already Christmas, and our start is so delayed. Like, it's Christmas now, and we haven't played yet. So it was unfortunate. all these other teams on the GB ladders had been way ahead of us as a team, and then the roster with Grady, who didn't even play much ourselves just because of Nitro, and things kind of got out of hand then. So that's an AW. And then Black Ops 3, there was all this talk, like I said, all this hype before the game from me on my channel. Hashtag the return, Maniac's coming back, Maniac Nitro, yeah, we're back. And then it didn't happen. So Maniac decided, oh no, I don't want to play competitive Call of Duty. And then Nitro was like, and then he didn't even get the game for like a week after the release. And then after that, he just hardly got on. So that's kind of like, I enjoyed teaming with Nitro a lot, but just the problems with him getting on. Like, I'd rather play with someone who who kind of annoys me. I don't really want to say can't really stand, but I'd rather play with someone who annoys me than play with someone, or someone that annoys me that gets on regularly in a good amount, than play with someone who I really enjoy playing with, but he never plays, so we can't ever practice. Like, practice is more important than anything to me, so practicing more is obviously going to be the better option there. So anyways, that's what happened in Black Ops 3, and then after that, we picked up Tizzy when Maniac left, and so we didn't even drop Nitro yet. And we picked up Tizzy in December, I believe. November, yeah, I guess it was in December. I couldn't think if it was in the very beginning or if it was at the end, or if it was at the beginning of December or the end of November. So I'm pretty sure it was December though. And then we teamed for, I don't even know when he left the team. Well, we teamed for a couple months, and then Tizzy left, and then that's when we decided to drop Nitro, and we picked up John, and then we kept trying out Force, and then we found Logic, and things kind of fit. We liked his personality. He wasn't super annoying, and he was a pretty good player. He was around our skill level where we could build up, and I think that's kind of important. Just a little bit off topic again, but I think that's definitely important that you have a team that you build together. You don't really want a team with. Now I know I'm kind of contradicting myself because the team that we have right now, myself and Huntsman are the ones doing like all the teaching and stuff. And that are like, I mean, really, Huntsman's, I'd say, on their skill level, but he's, alright, hold up. I'm trying to make this sound like I'm not trying to, like, put Huntsman on the same level as John and Logic. Huntsman is levels above them in smarts, but sometimes he underperforms just in a sense that he doesn't play right, or that his teammates kind of cost him deaths, or that he just doesn't really, I don't know, I guess just doesn't understand the game itself, like Black Ops 3 individually, rather than like the game as a whole, like hardpoint, and no, okay, if we're here, we're going to spawn here. Like, I just feel like he doesn't put in the time to actually learn the game, rather than to be smart at the game. So if that makes any sense, then there's that. But I don't even remember what I was talking about, but just a little bit. Yeah, I was off topic. So, talking about you want to like have a team that you build up, and that they're all at the bottom, and you build that up. That's sort of what we did with Maniac, and that's also sort of what we did with John in the beginning. Not exactly, but that's what we did with Maniac. And then in Black Ops 3, we had Tizzy, who. He was a good player, don't get me wrong, but he really lacked the smarts. So that's kind of that was the difference there. But if you have a roster where it's just like two people that are constantly at the top and they're just so much better than the rest of your team, like, what's the point of even teaming anymore? If you have two people that belong on top tier teams that could be pros even, and then you have two people that don't even belong in the amateur league, like, don't the two good people realize, hey, I can do better than this? So I don't understand that, but anyways, that's a little off topic. So now I've talked about my situations in the beginning of every games, why I haven't been able to grind from the start with the team, and like actually learn with the rest of the community, with like how spawns work, where to be anchoring, rotations, how to play the uplink, search strats, like all this stuff that you need to be learning as a team, that you have to get ironed out as a team, and you need to get like that head start that you have. Shoot, I kind of messed that up, but that you kind of you get that head start at the very beginning of the game, and you're better at the game than every other team because you know so much more already, and then you have to wait for them to catch up. So that's what I'm planning on doing in IW. So as of right now, we are planning on keeping this current roster. Things could change. There could be problems with John not getting on, or just schedule problems, or just people underperforming. Like, for example, if John just starts completely underperforming, or just anybody in general. I mean, Huntsman, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. His spot's saved. Same with myself. But, I mean, I'm not going to say things are guaranteed to stay the same, but as of right now, we are planning on keeping the same roster going into Infinite Warfare, and Infinite Warfare is only like 2 months away, so I can start making some Infinite Warfare content and talking about like the team in Infinite Warfare and everything that's going to go on. So anyways, when we should all be getting it release day. I'm pretty sure we'll all have the money. I know I will. I know Logic, or actually I'm not entirely sure about Logic. I'd assume he will, but I think he has like $1,000 saved up for a computer, so I'm sure he'll be able to get the game release day. Huntsman probably will because he had money from a job that he had over the summer, and then John has a job himself. So myself, I have a job, and I know how much money I have. So there's that, and then I also make wager money from 1v1s that I play constantly all the time too, and just a bunch of money that I get coming in. So I'm not going to act like I'm rich or anything. I'm not rich, but I do have money, and I do make some off of gaming that not even my teammates know about, which is kind of cool. But anyways, I really want to get that head start. So like as soon as the game comes out, I'm going to be playing that game non-stop. And like literally the first month is just going to be me probably like pubbing, and then as soon as like GB, actually I'll say maybe the first like 3 days or so is just going to be me pubbing, just getting used to the weapons, getting used to the maps, playing hardpoint pubs, trying to get used to the rotations, the spawns, and whatnot, try and see how to influence the spawns, and then playing a lot with my team, obviously. So like hopefully there's a league play system, and shoot, I'm going over, but hopefully there's a league play system and that we can grind that out, and just a ton of fun things. So anyways, I should make a more in-depth video. I know I didn't really get to talk about too much, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting the topic on, or what I'm going to be putting the title as. I originally planned on putting it as SSK and Infinite Warfare, but I think I should save that for another video. But anyways, yeah, actually no, never mind. I'm just going to keep it as getting a head start in Infinite Warfare. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You saw me pop that 2-piece right at the end to get 100 kills. Clutch is my name. And anyways, yeah, that was pretty cringy. So I'm just going to pretend like I never said that. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Like the video if you enjoyed. Comment if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, concerns, anything. Leave those on the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.